Guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to Winfil Zoo. Look at how much this place has grown. I was just loading in today to start recording the episode, of course, and realizing, like, we have quite a few habitats in here, and it's grown quite a bit, which makes me realize that I really haven't put any food or drink or really benches, anything for the guests. I've been really focused on the animals, so I think as part of today's episode, I will need to address that, because if we take a look, yeah, we have 3 stars, but we don't really have super happy guests. So, did we get leucistic babies? Right? Because they normally look different than that, don't they? I forget, where does it say? We did! Did we get 3 of them? Oh my goodness. How cool is that? Wow. Yeah, because that's what a normal baby looks like over here. Wow. Wow, this new male is really good at passing down his genes. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that totally interrupted the intro, but that's very exciting. We have so many follow baby deers. My goodness. But as I was saying, in the last episode, well, we did this on stream, we fixed this, so this now looks like an almost complete habitat, which is fantastic. We have room over here for a second little animal, but that is not what I want to focus on today, and I'm going to pause it because it's about to start to rain. That is not what I want to focus on today. Today, I want to add the grizzly bear, and I'm thinking of adding it right over here somewhere. I want to add the grizzly bear, but I also want to add some things for the guests, as I was saying. So I'm thinking that we pretty much are going to jump right into the time lapse, although let me hit play and let it start to rain. I said I was going to do this last time and then I forgot. We're going to open this up so that our moose can go on either side here, and we can change this to moose habitat. I know I'm gonna need to edit the barrier because right now it's gonna think that he can escape, but if we do moose there and we go to barriers, and we should be able to just delete this, and it should become merged invalid, view access. Oh, is it not connected anymore? Oh, you're not connected to you, so if you just connect there, that should fix the invalidness. Yeah, because this one connects to the outside. So there. So hopefully, let's see, all in the rain, boundary issues. I should have fixed it. Did I fix it? Do you just need time to think about it? Let me see. Oh, you know why? It's probably because there are there's 2 fences, 2 gates rather. So maybe, did that fix it? Hello? Yes, okay, that fixed it. Okay, great. So now, hopefully, if we go here and we look at the traversable area, you still can't get through there, okay? Well, let's, oops, that's the wrong button. Let's move this over a little bit and see. And actually, I could probably get rid of that because he has water right there. Can you get over there now? Question mark? Yes, he can. Okay, so we have a whole nother side, and we can probably get rid of this one here because you have the shelter over there, and then this one probably needs to be raised up too and then edited because the original ones were too small. We can also get rid of these water things because, like I said, they have water to drink in their little pool. He's the only one so far, but let's just get rid of these because that'll give him more traversable area if he's not having to navigate over the top of those things. There we go. And I'm okay with a feeder being there as well as over here. Yeah, as well as, actually, you know what? We could probably just get rid of this feeder because this one's kind of off in no man's land. Okay. God, this moose is so big. Traversable area. Yeah, that gives him a lot of room. So he can run around. He can go under there. Let's see, space-wise. Good. Awesome. So we can probably get our female back in here because I still have the female. Is that right? Let me see. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm going to the wrong tab. I'm pretty sure we kept our female moose. We did. Okay. So now she can probably come back in here and join him. Uh-oh. What is happening? Whose welfare? Why is your welfare so low? Let me guess. You're stressed? Space is not the greatest. Yeah, you're stressed. Well, go hide. Go hide if you're stressed. Hurry. Hurry. That's the wrong way to hide. Go over here and hide. There you go. Is it just the one baby? Or is everybody's welfare really bad? Nutrition. Oh, you know what? If we did... Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Did I not put a water filtration system over here? I am treating this zoo like a sandbox zoo, and that is not working out for me. It is not working out for me at all. Well, this is all part of one. So if we do this, that should filter that whole thing. Let's make sure that's facing the right way. It is. So then we get paths. And we need the keeper path. Not that wide, though. Not that long, either. There we go. Can we please... Oh, you're going to be annoying about it. Straight, and then straight, and... Really? Okay, sure. Whatever. We'll cover that up eventually. Alright, so that should hopefully start filtrating this, because that, yeah, is disgusting. Okay, there we go. I'm so sorry, cougars. I totally forgot about your water. That makes me realize that we probably have to look at the Japanese macaques' water as well. Stress, so, okay, yeah, now stress is the only thing that is a problem, but overall, happy. Okay, fantastic. Now, let me see. This water here probably does not, actually, in fact, I know it doesn't have a filtration system. So let's go and see. We'll probably put it out here on the back of the building, and that'll take care of that habitat. Let's grab the path. This path, go along here. That, because we'll continue on that way. Oh, you know what? No, we can't do that because that is a keeper thing and they will be upset. So let's do that. That way guests cannot go back there for now. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so that solves that. Good thing I caught that. We have a reward. Fantastic. What is this? Vet research. It is the Arctic fox. And, oh, the Arctic foxes look weird on here. What is your problem, though? Social stress, last meal quality. You know, we can probably up their last meal quality. I think, where is your habitat gate? It's in here. Can I get the gate? Nope, not while it's open. Get it real quick. There we go. Perfect. I forget which tab it is. It's this one. Yeah, cool. We can up your quality of food. That's fantastic. Hopefully that will help. I added a whole bunch of walls and you guys are still stressing. Still stressy. There's just so many people. Well, you know what? Hopefully, let me pause it. Hopefully adding the grizzly bear will... Really? Underpriced? Hopefully adding the grizzly bear will... attract people over there instead of to the Arctic foxes and everybody else. So maybe we just jump right into that. I think so. I think so. It's actually nice and sunny. Let me let it play until it gets to complete sunny. And because it's almost never sunny in this zoo. And then let's go ahead and just jump into the time lapse. That's very sad. A deer has passed away. Where has our deer passed away at? I don't see one. Animal died. I know. Oh. Aw, she died sleeping in her house. That's so sad. Okay. Alright. So, I think Grizzly Bear. Yes. And I'm probably going to build it going out this way so that we extend out. I think that's the plan. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our time lapse then. So getting started on this, I am very happy with how it comes out, and of course we don't actually finish the build today, but we get a good majority of it done. So I'm starting off by laying the path work down and doing a little bit of terrain work. I really wanted this habitat to be one that had a gradual slope up away from the guest viewing area. Really common thing used in captive habitats to make sure that the animal's kind of visible all the time, because if they go back further into the habitat, they're actually going up, and it kind of keeps them within eyesight of the guests, but it also just adds a little bit of variety to the habitat so that we're not building on all of these flat landscapes, you know, that there's a bit of ups and downs to the zoo and stuff like that. I borrowed the wall from the cougar and the snow leopard habitat, brought that over because I wanted the majority of the back of the habitat to be that stone, because again, we're trying to make a very natural zoo with Winfil Zoo here. So just kind of continuing on that aesthetic with this one as well. And then just making a very simple little barrier here with the chain link fence and some stone. I decided to use the stone that didn't come with the Europe pack. I felt like it had a little bit more of a rustic look to it, which is kind of what I was going for with this habitat. So we're gonna kind of perimeter the front of the habitat with this chain link and then have a little glass section. But however, the bears, as I was taking the thumbnail, so after recording, started to get stressed. I don't know what it is with this zoo. I am so annoyed. I am so annoyed with the stress mechanics of the franchise zoo. It's like the drop of the hat. These animals get stressed and everybody just needs to be behind one-way glass. And I have such a problem with one-way glass because the way that it works in the game is not how it works in reality. You can't just have a pane of one-way glass out in the middle of sunlight, because the way that one-way glass works is that it reflects the light from the light side room, and the other side of the room is dark, so it has to be in like indoor settings to work properly. And so I just find it extraordinarily unrealistic, which is why I don't necessarily like using it. But it's getting to the point where like every habitat that I build in Winfil Zoo is not functional because the animals get so upset, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it as of yet. But at least with this one, we do have those 3 glass panels there, which I can turn into those the one-way glass pieces, not necessarily the barrier. So that might potentially help, but other than that, I don't know what to do. The grizzly bears are even neutral to guests, so it's like only animals that are confident don't have a problem getting stressed, and yeah, I think it's a bit too sensitive of a system. I really do. It's kind of taking the fun out of building in franchise zoos, because it just, like I said, it's just not that realistic. You know, the animals don't get that stressed so easy just by guests coming to look at them. So if there's a better way to spread out guests or anything like that, do let me know. We have used the security signs to make people be quiet. The ambient speakers really don't do that much, so I haven't placed them down. Just with my playing around with them, they really haven't made that big of a difference. But yeah, so let's move back to the habitat though. Stress issues aside, doing lots of rock work here. I wanted them to have a nice pool that they could swim around in. Grizzly bears love to get in the water and play around, and actually as soon as we put them in, they go straight to the water, which is perfect. So happy with how this came out, and just add a few little trees and whatnot. But the big thing that we do is add the start of a little food area for the guests. As I mentioned before we started the time lapse, I really had forgotten about the guests, to be honest. So we do a little bit of work making sure that the guests have some of the stuff that they need, since again, we are playing and franchise, so we cannot forget about them. They do need benches and all that kind of stuff, which we add after the time lapse as well. I wanted this habitat to primarily be dirt, but the grizzly bears really weren't happy with that, so we do go back and change pretty much all of it to grass after the time lapse is over. I really wish that the grizzly bears would actually climb on these logs and stuff, but they don't, so unfortunately they are just for aesthetic purposes. Before the time lapse is over, we have just a few more minutes left. I do want to let you guys know that I am going to be taking a break from Winfil Zoo here, not forever, but in this time where we're just kind of waiting for the next DLC to come out, I am really wanting to see what Planet Zoo has in store, and I need a little bit of a break from Winfil Zoo. I don't know if it's just because of the stressing of the animals or the style of the zoo. I don't know what it is, but I've just kind of have been pulling out the inspiration the last couple episodes, and whereas I'm not unhappy with how things have been turning out, it's not coming to me as easily as I would like it to, and so I think I just need a little bit of a break. So this will be the last episode for a few weeks. I'm not going to put a definitive time limit on it because I don't know when exactly we'll be back, but I promise that it's not going to be forever. It's not going to be a zoo that I just kind of move on from and forget about. At least that's the plan for now. I just have been having so much fun making those one-off habitats like the African penguin and the lion and the restaurant that I really want to focus my attention over on those types of builds rather than having to take the time to kind of pull out creations that my heart really isn't that into in this park. So hopefully you guys can understand. And before the time lapse is over, I actually have one more bit of good news. As of today, I have accepted a preliminary job offer with an organization dealing with wildlife rehabilitation, and I am so excited, but I am starting the steps to go through. They've got to do a background check and references and all that kind of fun stuff. So fingers crossed that I still am able to land the job after all of that. There is nothing on my background check that would cause a red flag. I'm not a criminal. But hopefully that comes back okay, and that just means that content may slow down again in the next few weeks. I likely won't be starting for a few weeks, but after that my stream schedule may potentially change depending on if they want me to work on Sundays or not. So yeah, so I will keep you guys updated, but I am so excited to be able to accept this position. It is a major step forward in what I want for my future career goals. So I'm very excited. I just accepted the job like an hour ago within recording this voiceover, and I had to wait until I stopped my happy tears in order to talk and record this voiceover. So thank you guys so much for supporting me while I was kind of in this middle time with only really having content creation as a source of income and hobby and stuff like that. It really honestly helped get me through a super difficult and stressful time after losing my previous job, and I cannot thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me how much you guys have been in support of the content and the channel and just me in general, so thank you. With that, we've finished up the last of the time lapse, and we're gonna jump back in just for a couple minutes, get our grizzly bears in, and take a look at making them happy as well as adding some of the guest stuff. So let's get back to it. All right, let's get some grizzly bears, shall we? Let's go see if we can find a male and a female. Grizzly bear. Well, how did I guess they were going to be expensive? Well, we have this girl who is not that old, and she's okay, so I'll grab her because she's kind of inexpensive. Now we need a male. Ooh, male or male? Where were you from? Mitcha Zoo, and you're okay, so not from the same zoo. We are safe getting either of these ones. How about you, because you're a little on the older side, so we'll grab you. And I'm pretty sure it's just one male and one female, right? Yeah, one male, one female. Okay, great. Let's see. And I just realized that we never use a quarantine center in this zoo. Kind of shows you it's not necessarily needed. But let's go ahead and grab these guys and put them in the habitat. Pretty happy with how this came out. Clearly not done yet, so we'll have to finish that up on another episode, but they have a lot of space. I made sure that if there was one thing I was going to do, they were going to have enough space. It was not going to be too small for them. Look! Oh, I like that they're like one's lighter, one's darker. Let's just make sure. Yep, perfect. Tons of space, but they have too much soil. I was kind of afraid of that. We can go ahead and give them a little bit more grass then. That's fine. We'll kind of give them grass up through here. Kind of wanted it to be more soily, but that's fine. God, you guys want a lot of grass, I guess. Get rid of all of this soil. This is all going to be covered in rock, so I'm okay giving that all to the grass. Oh, come on. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. I guess their whole thing needs to be covered in grass. There we go. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let's put down some stuff so that they actually are happy. Yeah, let's go to habitat and Grizzly Bear. Oh, actually, let me just sort for it this way. Species, Grizzly Bear. This is what I normally do anyway. There we go. Perfect. We can get rid of that. Let's grab them some food enrichment. I like this thing, so we'll put this over there. That's food. This one's food as well, so we'll kind of put this maybe up over here, like so. And then what about toys? We need, thank you, toys. We'll give them a little, what is this, a fire hydrant, fire hose ball. Fire hose ball, maybe a box up over here, and maybe a tire. That should be good enough for now, I think. And people are already coming on over. Perfect. I want you guys to come all the way over here and leave my stressy animals alone. That would be fantastic. So you guys, wow, straight to the water. I definitely wanted to make sure they had some water to swim in. They don't have any hard shelter, but welfare is at 91%. So these guys are happy little campers. Before we end the episode, I want to kind of go through and put down some benches because our poor little guests, I have given them no benches. And also I am a little bit shocked that there's not trash all over the place because I really haven't put down any trash cans. So I am rather surprised that we really don't have a whole lot of problems with guests complaining about trash. Now I am gonna put some down because likely now that I've said that it'll be a problem, but I'm surprised that it hasn't been so far. So just a few benches here and there so people actually can sit down and rest their little feet. Now that the zoo is getting bigger, this is probably going to become more of a problem than it was before because they're going to be walking further. Uh-oh, did one of our cougars grow up? Hello, can I go over there, please? I'm sure it's because somebody grew up. Yes, they did. You need to go to the storage. Oh, and I forgot to say that too. Our snow leopards grew up, our 2 baby cubs, so I sent them off to the storage as well. So they are waiting just in case we want to put them back in the zoo at some point. Animal stress, low welfare, yeah, what else is new? Vet research. Oh, we need to put a vet on the grizzly bear. Definitely. And we need to put a vet on the cougar because we haven't done any of that yet. And the moose. Perfect. Okay, that's a good idea. Glad that reminded me. Stress. Yeah, it'll go away. Just go hide. But yeah, anyway, you guys. So now I said trash cans and then I almost forgot. Trash cans. So we'll go ahead and put some trash cans kind of next to these benches. that I kind of put everywhere. We'll put a trash can here and just next to the bathroom and everywhere. That way it hopefully doesn't become, oh, look at these people sitting on the bench right away. Their little feet were sore. Sorry guests. I kind of forgot that you are an important part of the zoo as well. And we were focusing on the animals. Yeah, there's a bunch of guests on here too. Holy cow. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some more. My thought was, and maybe I talked about this in the time lapse, I haven't recorded it yet, so I don't know, is to add some more food and drink off to this side and kind of make this like a little eating area for everybody, because clearly they are in need. They're in need of it. So as it starts to snow, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you think of the grizzly bear habitat. And just overall comments, opinions, feedback is always welcome down below. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. And until next time, I will talk at you guys in the next episode. Bye!